Trott, and also Arise. They are kind of, maybe I can call them marketing guru, and they wrote this book many years ago talking about positioning. So what is positioning to do with us in our business, right? What is positioning? Positioning is really, the kind of niche we want to be seen. So a lot of times, including myself, when I run business and when I do business, and some of you are also in BNI, right? Last time I cannot understand why, I should not claim myself to do this and everything under the sun. Yeah, so after going through the business journey, I understand I do need to be very specific because I want people to remember me for something. So today I call myself AI strategy coach. And so that, there are a lot of AI trainers in the market. I want to be seen as someone that bring AI into strategy. So that is my positioning. And I hope this will stay in someone's mind. According to this book, positioning is about what goes into someone's mind about you, about your business, and about your brand. Okay, so for example, why do we need to have a positioning? For example, like if you think about Volvo, you think about what feature. If you can write your answer in the text box, that would be good because so that we are interactive. All right, so you can feel free to write your answer in the text box. Okay, so most of us, if we think about Volvo, we think about speed. Is that right? No answer. Not. Okay, I'm actually trying to check the response. Okay, so I think most of you would probably agree with me. When you think about Volvo, you think about safety. There are so many cars in the market, but we always associate, if I want a safe car, a family car for my, that is safe, I will go for Volvo. It has been there for so long. So that is positioning. I mean, Mercedes also do the same thing as a Volvo. They are both cars and they are premium cars, but they stand for different positioning. Okay, and because in this world we are in a very competitive era where everyone kind of are seen as selling more or less the same thing. So in order for people to remember us, we need to claim something in the mind of our customer, in the mind of our clients. So that's the idea. Just like when we think about toothpaste, you think about which brand? If you all can answer me on on the mic, also good, or type in the text box, that would be also good. All right. So most likely we will think about Colgate, right? Yeah, Dali. Yeah, there are quite a number of answers, and most of them talk about Colgate. That is right. So that is the power of positioning, and this book actually mentioned that if you want to be remembered, the first thing if you can do it is the power of being the first. That means if someone in the market, I mean, there's no one claim this positioning. If you are the first person, first company that claim this positioning, you have the power to become the leaders of this category. So that is what, according to this book, they are highlighting that the best is you become the number one in this industry. So now we are in the age of AI, and I think there are a lot of opportunities to actually claim yourself into certain space as number one, if you can do it now. All right. But of course, over time, it cannot be number one, right? There will be a lot of players coming in if the industry is so good, right? So if you cannot be the first, then you need to be different. You cannot do the same as everyone do. I mean, you can do, but when you do your positioning, you find an angle to talk about you. For example, let's talk about toothpaste. Colgate and Dali already in number one and number two. So if the third brand want to go into the market, what can they think of when they want to do their branding and positioning? So let me quote you an example of Sensodyne. So how Sensodyne is kind of well-known also, but they're well-known for what? They're well-known for their product feature. They claim that their toothpaste is good for sensitive gum, correct? So because of that claim, managed to get into the toothpaste industry, and probably they're I'm not sure what is their ranking, but they are well known. They managed to actually position well in that category. And of course, people don't just buy Sensodyne for sensitive gum. They also buy it for normal wash, like me, right? I probably don't have sensitive gum, but I bought it accidentally and I use it all the time. Yeah, so that is the power of positioning. Okay, so I wanted to highlight again, because there are just so many competitors, we need to be different. And if we do not have the right positioning and we keep shouting what we do, right? And some more you are using AI, what will happen? AI will amplify your message, but it doesn't fix your business goals. For example, you want to be, you want to, gain revenue and so on. But because you have very messy or conflicting positioning or messaging, your message don't come across to the consumer's mind, and you may not be able to get your business goals. So that's the whole idea. So I want to highlight enough. Positioning is important, and in order for you to do the positioning, comparator scan is also very important. All right, because you need to know who are your neighbors who are fighting the same piece of cake with you, right? Okay, now, so in this session, we are going to talk about how do we do comparator analysis. So let me go. What I'm going to go through is I'm going to use this Chrome extension called Full Page, Go Full Page. All right, so I will show you how it looks like and how I scan the website. Okay, but before I show you the demo, I wanted to tell you that when we do comparator scanning, we should not have the idea of copying what they do, because the whole idea is we want to be different. But we want to actually find out what the comparators are doing, which angle they go in, what customer they are serving, which segment they are serving. And then you want to find a gap, how you can position yourself. That's the whole idea. Okay, there's no point. I mean, you can reference somebody, a comparator, and you like the color tone and so on. I think that one okay. You just want to follow the color tone. But if you follow the exact, comparator and do exactly the same thing, do you think you will be having the same result? It may not, right? Yeah, just like, everyone sells chicken rice. Some people do it well, some people may not do it well. So strategy is still, the foundation of everything. Okay, so now let me go to showing you how to do a comparator scan. So let's say for me, I'm a coach, I'm a business coach. I can, for my comparator scanning, right, I can actually identify first three first, right? I may not need to find 20 because it takes a lot of time. Let's say I just focus on first three. The first one may be my direct comparator. The second one is a comparator, not really comparator, but this is a brand that inspire you. You want to kind of follow them, right? Yeah, so you can actually think of these three categories and then identify this website and do a scan. All right, so how does the the thing look like, right? It looks like this. You can actually download Google Chrome. You can go to Google extension and download this extension called Go Full Page. Go Full Page. Maybe I will send you the link later in the WhatsApp group. If you have not scanned the WhatsApp group, remember to go into the WhatsApp group. I will send you the link later. All right. So once you downloaded it, you will appear here in this icon. All right. So now let's say I want to look at the some famous coaches overseas, let's say Tony Robbins, somebody I admire, I want to follow, you know, I want to study what he does, right, in his business, right? So I want to do a scan on him, on his website. So what I do is I go to his website. I actually already, this is Tony Robbins' website, okay? What I can do is I will go to this extension, open this up, and then you will see, you know, this scissors thing, it will start going from left to right. That means it's actually capturing every page in the website. Now it has actually finished capturing everything and it appear like this in the website. So what you can do is you download it as image or download it as PDF. You can download it as PDF. Okay, download that. Okay, so now let me go back to where is my slide? Yeah. So now we can actually make use of AI to do comparator analysis, and we can be guided by this framework called BRAND. Okay, BRAND stand for something like B actually stand for, you know, we want to find out the comparator, their business focus, what outcome is the company leading with, and then the R actually stand for customer, relevant customer, who is the brand clearly speaking to, and the third one, authority proof. So what authority, how they, you know, make themselves trustworthy, you know, the kind of stuff we want to, you know, find out from their website. And their tone and voice. So what story, what tone, how do they position themselves in their website and all this, we can actually gauge from their write-up. And also, the last question is very important. Where can your business stand apart? That means Tony Robbins is doing so well in this category, and they are so famous already. Are you still going in and have a head-on with them? So this is a question mark you may have, right? So these are the questions you can ask AI to prompt for you. Okay, now let me go to, okay, so this is the prompt. You can actually, if you're a member, you can log into the website and get this prompt, copy them out. I have prompt 1 and prompt 2. I have prompt 1 and prompt 2. So in this is actually a member article, but don't worry, later I will open up this page for you all to copy the prompt. All right. So, so what you can do is you can read through what I mentioned just now. And then, yeah, so these are the prompt, you know, using the brand framework has the guide. This is the prompt that we can use to scan the comparator. Okay, let me just copy this into Claude. Okay, so this is Claude. I paste it into Claude, right? And what I need to do is to attach the PDF file that I downloaded. This one, Tony Robbins. Okay, so the prompt says, app has brand strategies. I have uploaded this comparator and analyzed all these things like the target audience, customer problem, brand promise, positioning, repeated words, visual impression, the proof signals and everything, and what is their CTA, content team. And then present your output in the table titled Comparator Brand Guide Snapshot and summarize in 3 sentences. So this is what I want. So let me run the prompt. Oopsie. Some error here. Okay, I'm not sure why, but luckily I did some homework. I did run this earlier. Let me show you the output from the earlier run that I had. Okay, so this was the prompt I paste, yeah. Okay, then this is the output from Claude. Okay, now let me fetch Tony Robbins' website, and this is what the AI came up with. It shows me their target audience. Their target audience for Tony Robbins are the ambitious, high-achieving individuals, blah, blah, blah. So it is actually well written. I mean, if imagine I am really doing this comparator analysis on my own, I probably cannot figure out so much information. All right. And then what customer problem is Tony Robbins addressing? The gap between where you are and where you believe you should be. So this is usually the function of the coach, where they want to bring their client from point A to point Z, right? So and then it will actually describe the problem quite well. And then what is their core offer, their brand promise, and also their positioning angle. So these are so well written. Yeah, so you can go through. The tone of voice also, they can actually say it out very well. Bold, you know, if you've been to Tony Robbins' YouTube video, or, you know, maybe their the actual event, you can see that he can speak very, very, very bold. Sometimes can be very, that he speak with a very demanding tone also sometimes, but at the same time is also giving a lot of inspiration to other people and motivational as well. So this is his tone, right? And then we also ask for repeated phrase. Tony Robbins always use this. Okay. So this is what we ask AI to check for us. It will come out with the thing for you. And then the visual impression, the proof signals, everything is very detailed. CTA strategy also tell you. Tony Robbins always says, start now, because I want to create urgency, right? Discover, you know, all these things are his usual stuff that he put into promoting his event. And the content teams also, we can ask AI to figure out. He always talk about mindset, wealth, health, all these things. You see, it's very detailed. Okay, the more important thing is this. So now that we know these are for Tony Robbins, so what is it to do for me? Okay, when I do this, Claude will naturally because I didn't say this is for training, so it will you know, automatically match it for me. For Digital AI Business Club, assuming that Digital AI is doing the comparator analysis, but it's okay because I'm also a coach. I'm also interested to know what Tony Robbins is doing and learn or don't learn from him. Okay, so these are the three box: what they own and what they do well. All these are written, and Claude give a suggestion: your opportunity. Because Claude also kind of know me well, right? So Claude can actually also propose something relevant to me, okay? Because he knows that I am in Asia and I want to go ASEAN, and Tony speak about life, I speak about business and AI, okay? So if you go further down, what I like is this, the gap your business can own. Tony Robbins sells personal transformation broadly and globally. His work has number one strategy, AI strategy, no SME context, no regional implementation lens. So your opportunity is you are very specific AI era business outcome using AI for strategy. This is always what I'm telling people. And I'm in Malaysia and I want to go ASEAN. All right. So, and I'm also going through HRDC claimable training courses and so on. So these are what Claude, because Claude knows me and it can return something relevant in this case. Okay. So any question? You all want to try it? I give you 5 minutes. You download, you can, you know, try out the getting the, what do you call that? The Go full page Chrome extension, install it in your Chrome, and then think of one website and scan it. Or maybe you can do it later. Because I don't see response from you, I'm not sure whether you want to try, but if you are not trying, I will continue. All right. But feel free to ask me question anytime. Somebody asked, is Claude free? Yes, Claude has a free plan and also paid plan. So I'm using the paid plan because even the paid plan is not sufficient for me. So I would recommend that if you are serious in using AI for something, right, go for the paid plan, but not the super expensive one. Why not sufficient? Because you know, all the AI tools charge us based on our usage. So when it goes beyond certain token, they count by token, they will charge us. So you can still play around with the free version if you are the light user, but over time when you are very addicted, you find that you don't have enough. Yeah. Okay, so now let me go to the second thing. Second prompt. I will go back to, I open up so many things, I'm confused also. So this is a prompt number 1. So this is prompt number 2. So I go to my website to copy paste, because here I cannot copy. Where is the website here? Okay, so we are done with number 1. So now go to number 2. So now number 2 task is to compare 3 comparators. So this is assuming you have already scanned 3 comparators. What I have shown you is 1 comparator, but before this training, I have prepared 3 comparators for myself. Okay, so my prompt here now is I ask the AI to act as my market positioning strategies. And I'm going to paste 3 brand guide here. So I ask what all comparators are saying similarly and all those things. Later I'm going to go through this. Let me copy first. I go to Claude. Okay, this one is the one that cannot run. I think maybe also because out of credit, I think. Maybe I'm not sure. But anyway, I'm going to show you what I have done earlier. So, okay, so I have actually, I wanted AI to study these two more business coach, and they are renowned business coach in the world. Okay, this Mary fellow is actually from US and she's very popular. Okay, a business coach. And okay, then the third one, I decided to go for someone local. Someone local that is, let me close all this. Marissa Ang. Yeah, Marissa Ang. She's also very, I think she's famous in Malaysia. I think she was one of the person who started up Action Coach last time. But now I think she no longer associate herself with Action Coach. So I'm not sure how. Maybe she's on her own brand now. Okay, so I asked Claude to also study this website. Okay, so now I have actually attached all the 3 into this second prompt, and I paste the thing here. I'm going to paste these 3 brand guide, and I ask AI to compare and identify what they all say similarly. What customer problem they focus, what promises they overuse. Okay, this one also we don't want to follow, so we ask them. What pro signals are common and rare? What is notably absent? Because you are trying to find your own positioning, right? So you want to find the gap, how you can fit in, right? So this question is important. And what positioning opportunity exists and that none of them own clearly? Okay, so all this. So after I run, this is the result came out. Okay, so also very good. But by the way, when I say very good, sometimes also you come across a funny answer or inaccurate answer. So you have to use your judgment to see whether you want to use it or you have to reprompt it to get something even better. All right. Okay. So section 1, what they all say similarly. So it can actually tell me, you know, that they all the 3 fellows here talk about all these things, same thing. Okay. And then their customer problem. Tony Robbins when it comes to identity, they talk about living below your peak potential. Mary talked about not sure how to build meaningful business, look for her. Marissa running a business but not profiting enough. So these are their different tagline. The AI also further go into identifying the differences between business, technology, regional context, and ecosystem. You know why this AI thing come out with ecosystem? Because if you were to run this, right, if you are the one who run the same prompt, you may not see ecosystem because maybe in your current business model, you may not have an ecosystem. But in my business model, I do have an ecosystem thing, which I built community, right? So I think AI is smart enough to compare all these things that are relevant to me. So when you run, it may not come out with that unless you also specify clearly in your prompt. Okay, so session 3, it talks about overuse of generic promises. So, so these are very generic thing. You can read through. And then the session 4, AI study the proof signals of the comparators. So Tony Robbins, Tony Robbins is famous using celebrity. Mary moderate and Marissa maybe local. She doesn't use celebrity. Okay, so these are the things specified by AI. So what is notably absent across all three? So AI will actually suggest all these are the potential things that I can claim as my positioning. AI has business lever because all three don't talk about AI. And because all the 2%, they are not from Malaysia, right? So, and I think Marissa also not in ASEAN, so this become something that is recommended by Claude. And then measurable business outcome. Yeah, so I think in their website, they did not mention too much of it. That's why maybe Claude is suggesting that I should actually show all these things, all this outcome if I have. Okay, and then community has ecosystem model and all these things. Yeah, so because Claude know me, so it also give me relevant response accordingly. Okay, then now positioning in white space. Okay, three differentiation angle to consider owning. For me, this one is for me. So AI will come up with all these suggestion. Okay, I myself, I haven't gone through the answer thoroughly, but this is just an illustration to show you this is how AI can do an analysis for you. Okay, very thorough. Okay. So you see the recommended, it can give you recommendation by business, by few categories. The second category is from inspiration to implementation. This is something AI is trying to suggest because the three coaches there, maybe they are very inspirational, motivational, right? But I, as a coach, I help people implement, for example. So this can be an angle that I can use. Okay. And then because I also talk about AI revenue model, which the three don't talk about, so that become my angle. So I think this is what Claude is suggesting. I think it's like something like approving what I'm currently doing. Yeah. Okay. So this is prompt number 2. So let's look at prompt number 3. Act as my AI strategy coach and brand advisor based on comparison above and my business description. So I need to put down all my business description. So for you, if you copy my prompt, you need to put down all these things, right? But because I already set up before, so I didn't. I just, run this for the purpose of this webinar. But Claude kind of know me, and I think the response should be quite relevant. Okay, so this is what Claude come up with. Okay. Okay, so this one, then it come out with this brand direction brief for me. Positioning statement, Jincho helps Malaysia and ASEAN business owners stop guessing about AI and start building revenue generating system. Wow, okay. You see the sentence is so much better. So I may need to consider changing it to this. Okay. So it gives you short description, long description, the brand promise, and then also, okay, because AI Claude knows that I have 30 years of knowledge, as in CRM, and then I partner with people like Ricky Carmen and many more people, and so all these things, AI can actually pull out for me. What else? Okay, I think I'm not going to go through very deep because this one is not relevant for you. But just to impress you, this is the kind of comparator analysis and positioning statement that you can draw from Claude. Okay, so far so good. Any question? Yeah. There is a free tier. Okay. I would like to discuss further to engage you commercially. Wow, so good. Okay, who can we do this with? And what can you do with this comparator analysis? How to make money from this? Oh, I'm sure you can offer this as a service as well. Okay, so if you know Claude well enough, you can even use Claude to create different projects for you to do comparator scan for your clients. Yeah, so what I'm sharing you is just a Claude Chat AI. If you want to learn further about Claude, there are a lot more things that you can do. Okay, but today I'm just showing you the brand analysis. So I'm going to give you access to the so-called article, and after this, I hope you are in the WhatsApp group. After this, you can run it on your own. And then if you can, you share with us what you come up with using all the instruction I've given you. All right. So you can also go through using this competitor brand review scorecard. Yeah. So you can go through this and then answer this question and then come up with your brand. And then finally, you can come up with something like this. My brand can own what? Which this competitor has not clearly claimed. So you see, if you do this, first you have to find the right competitor for your analysis. Once you have find them and then analyze them enough, then you may be able to find a very good gap for you to position well. Okay, so this is one step. Okay, I hope you can follow so far. So in my digital AI business club, right, I have shared some articles and also a lot of prompts about Clarity Engine and also brand authority. Okay, today what you are seeing on the comparator analysis is just fresh from the hour. That's why I share it during the webinar. So I'm going to further share, in the future articles, I'm going to talk about how we can actually create, once you have the brand authority, you can actually come up with content calendar. Content calendar means, in the past, we are writing social media posts one by one, and it takes a lot of time, right? But now, imagine I'm a so-called editor of Digital AI Membership Club, right? I have to write article and I have to post it in social media, but I use AI and I think I have actually saved a lot of time. Without AI, I cannot do at this speed. Okay, so speed is one thing, and then of course, I still need to work through because sometimes I say AI output, we cannot fully use it. We have to still change it. We have to train our AI to display or to come up with output we want. So so there is a bit of journey to come to this stage, and I'm still learning today. Okay, so once you have, but what is important is you need to have your brand authority. Then only you can, I call it demand engine. Demand engine means because we ultimately we want to sell ourselves, our brand, our company services and products, right? So then we need to do a lot of marketing. So that is what I call demand engine. So demand engine itself, there are many sequence also. So from creating awareness to educating our users or consumer or clients to getting them, nurture them, to getting them finally buy from us. So all these are in the demand engine. And then we also need to talk about, how do we get people to find us in the age of AI? So that is what we call AEO. So all these things will be covered. And I think some of the topics is also being covered in the membership already. But I want to tell you this one so that you know that don't jump into automation if you do not have all these things done up yet. Okay. So then I always link everything into revenue because if you do not have a revenue path to support your customer journey, right, then you are wasting your customer journey as well. Okay, so these are the 4 engines that I'm talking about. So for your some of you who want to go for automation and also on the coaching manner, the bootcamp manner, you can consider joining our bootcamp. We call it AI Profit Marketing Bootcamp. So we are going to cover all this journey in a few days. If it is online classes as well as physical class, it is an option, physical or online. So if it's a physical class, then you need to come for 2 days. So the first day, we are cover about all these engine that I spoke about just now, and the for the subsequent half day, we are going to talk about how we use AI to create copywriting, to do design, to help us in our productivity. And this is using Claude. Okay, Claude, I think some of you may have heard, Claude is kind of powerful. A lot of people is actually changing their AI tool from maybe ChatGPT to Claude. So this is what is going on in the AI world now. Okay, and we also have I'm the main speaker for the strategy part, and then the subsequent session on automation and workflow will be taken over by Ricky Su and also Kalman. So they are going to talk about how to automate your marketing system. That means imagine you have the content calendar already. You can actually auto blast it into different social media channels. For example, your Facebook, your Instagram, and then maybe how you link it with your CRM system, your email system. All these are what we covered under the automation part. So by going through these 2 days, I must say that if you use it well, it will definitely save you a lot of time and also hopefully help you increase your revenue. Because a lot of us, we are very busy. We look very busy. We are very busy because we're busy doing a lot of marketing tasks. For me, I admit that I have to do a lot of branding and also marketing so that people know us. But what if if our foundation is not done right, our marketing don't turn the effort into revenue for us, right? So that's why I would encourage you to also consider this bootcamp, and just 2 days, it will save you a lot of time. Okay, I wanted to show you this. If you hire freelance copywriter, graphic designer, social media specialist, and email marketing specialist, then you are spending this much of money, right? So for some company, at least you have to spend about 4,800 for having people to run marketing for you. Okay, but for our course, we are only charging online 1,600, and you save so much you can, just one time, and the rest of the spending would be more on the subscription for your AI tools, and it save you, your marketing costs monthly, 4,800 to 14,000 a month. So I think that is a very good saving, and also what is important is to gain revenue for us. So if you are interested, you can text me, and then I think I can offer some special rate, but more importantly is I want to do a AI readiness assessment, because I think not everyone suitable for this course. Okay, so any question? Feel free to ask me. Okay, yeah, I see Sean mentioned I would like to connect more and discuss. Yes, I'm happy to discuss that. Thank you for your comment and feedback, Sean. Yeah. Okay, so any question, please feel free to ask me, and join the WhatsApp group, and I'm going to send the link in the WhatsApp group later for you to try out the comparator analysis. If there's nothing else, then we will end our webinar today. All right. Bye, everyone.